Our next award focuses on the area of scholarship. This is the Shook, Hardy, and Bacon Award for Excellence in Research. This award is established by the Kansas City firm bearing its name, and it recognizes achievement and research and the focus of scholarship for our faculty. We always have a very large number of potential recipients for this award. This year we have two recipients, and they are Professor Paul Litton and Professor Stacy Strong. I first ask Professor Frank Bowman to come forward to introduce Paul Litton.
It's my pleasure and my great honor to introduce and award to Professor Paul Litton his second Shook, Hardy, and Bacon Excellence in Research Award, this year for a chapter in a book published by Oxford University Press on criminal law and psychopathy. Do psychopaths have a right to excuse? As your program tells you, Paul graduated with both a JD and a PhD in philosophy from the University of Pennsylvania. He was thereafter, among other things, a law clerk on the New Jersey Supreme Court. He had 2 terms there, the second as the Supreme Court's death penalty clerk. He was thereafter a fellow of the Department of Clinical Bioethics at the National Institutes of Health. And in 2006, he joined our faculty. Now, there's been a bit of a trend in recent years towards hiring law faculty with advanced degrees beyond the JD. Frankly, I'm not always a fan of this, because I'm just a country lawyer myself, and I kind of like that. But Paul Litton is a shining example of how the JD-PhD combination can go spectacularly right. Paul is a wonderful, highly regarded, and universally admired teacher with a tremendous gift for combining clear explanation with intellectual challenge to his students. And he's anything but a mere ivory tower egghead. For example, over the last several years, he's co-chaired here in Missouri the ABA Missouri Death Penalty Assessment Team, which brought together a committee of lawyers, judges, other institutional players across the ideological spectrum to make very sensible recommendations about how death penalty practice in Missouri could be improved. And the recommendations of that committee, which address not only the death penalty itself, but many procedural difficulties that affect non-capital cases, are embodied in legislative proposals before the Missouri legislature even now. But for all of his gifts as a teacher and a mover of policy, Paul is still, as the PhD in philosophy suggests, a really, really smart guy with immense intellectual gifts. I can tell you that his scholarship is deep, is careful, is well crafted, is sound, and he writes with a disarming modesty that in the end I think makes his work all the more powerful. So it's my great pleasure to present Professor Paul Litton with the 2014 Shook, Hardy, and Bacon Excellence in Research Award.
Thank you very much.